2, launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's run it. Ain't right. Ain't right. Hold on.
Get it together. Get it together.
I got my loop on. Let me get the loop off. Let me get the loop on. All right, all right, all right. Hey, welcome again. It's Throwback Thursday here at Urban Matters BMGtv. And I got the crew in the building. We're going to set it off. Attendance roll call. Bruh, Shaq Weiler. What's good, family? All the way from D-Town, Texas, Dallas in the building. We got my brother Reggie Super Slim all the way from Polk County, Florida. But that boy up there in the D-Town, up there in Delaware State. That's Joe Biden little state. That's where all Joe Biden money buried at. And we got Sister Cher in the building too, all the way from H-Town. H-Town. Y'all remember them boys, H-Town, right? Them boys was really riding out. And you know, I had looked at that special on H-Town. Luke Skywalker swung them boys out a lot of money, man. I hated that, man, for them boys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hated that.
Sure
man.
did.
I don't know why Luke did that, man.
He beat Two Line Crew out of some money.
He did it to him, though, man. We're going to rock this thing out. Yeah, he beat all them boys out some money. And JT Moore said, speaking of JT, this guy right here remind me of JT. But this for all you busters who be hating, man, and ghost watching, and you be out there with all that fake news. See, this the right media over here. We control our own narratives. We don't need CNN. We don't need Fox. We don't need MSNBC. See, a lot of you cats, y'all plants. Y'all agents. You're agents of chaos, provocateurs. You'll probably make a hell of a Black Lives Matter member, because that's all you do. You just want to go around and start shit, trolling people, and you ain't got nothing to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let this guy here tell y'all how I feel, man.
You won't see me fall. You don't want to see me stand up. You won't see me fall. You don't want to see me eat nothing. You want to see me starve. You don't want to see me on top. You want me here with y'all. You don't never show me no love, and that's what pissed me off. The difference is I give a nigga my last money if he need it. Fast life in these streets, boy, I ain't slowing down, I'm speeding. Cause everybody get locked up, just get lawyered up and go beat it. See me out and try to show me love, but I don't want it now, I don't need it. Y'all niggas looking like old clothes, all faded out and depleted. Trying to feed me with that bullshit that you talking about it, don't eat it. I try to put my dogs on when it went bad, start leaving. They should've swallowed their pride, but they couldn't do it, niggas too greedy. Like a hospital when it's empty, homie, I ain't got no patience. You say you wanna come talk to me about something, drop the location. But we can't get in that G shit, could be G still on probation. Y'all should celebrate real niggas like us, we need an ovation. Stand up, stop being a bitch, nigga, man up. Stop thinking about what you gonna do about it, go plan up. Stop talking about your really body, family, just be about it. Cause the average nigga don't think about it till they read about it.
Man up, man up, man up. That's what I'm talking about. See, a lot of you jokers, y'all beta males, and I'm talking to dudes. I'm gonna get the ladies a break tonight. But you dudes, you a bunch of beta males. And I was on my partner Super Slim the other night. And we had a lot of traumatized young ladies on the platform in the space last night, and they was kind of like, you could tell they had a lot of underlying trauma and hurt. And with the understanding and us just being patient and talking them out through it, they kind of start coming around, right, Super? They kind of start coming around, but what they was doing, they were blaming all men for some of the experiences that they had. And that's what we do in our culture, man. So I'm going to say this could segue into our Throwback Thursday moment where we got to start back investing in us and claiming our own independence as a lineage here in America that we can be super proud of. Super proud. You know what I'm saying? If you want to find out if racism is still alive in the United States, simply be a brown color and tell a liberal you are a MAGA supporter. They'll lose their damn mind. See, y'all think that racism only exists in the Republican Party.
No, sir.
I was going back and forth with a cat today. I was like, bruh, I showed him where the liberals, the Democrats are the founders of the KKK. I showed him again, well, they were the ones in the 60s that filibustered. They literally filibustered the Civil Rights Bill. And then the Republicans pushed it through. Then I also showed him what was it I showed him? I showed him also that the Republicans, the first 20 guys in the Republican Party that were black were Republicans. The first congressmen ever, they were Republicans. He was like, oh, see, you trying to say, you ain't saying nothing about what the Republicans. I say, bro, I asked you, what did the Democrats do in 70 years of us as black Americans voting blue no matter who? He couldn't even answer. He'll jump to another subject, deflect to another subject. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Y'all see I got Charlie Kirk, Throwback Thursday. Y'all see this? This what they did. You see the little brains all lit up. You see the eyes glowing. See, this is called trigger. These your trigger points. They've trained you as a black American, not so much us, but we literally starting to think like a lot of these black looking immigrants that come here, and we're fighting their fight. Because let's just keep it above 100, y'all. Y'all disagree with me. Y'all may disagree with me. But right now, black Americans are not being targeted. Ain't nobody messing with black Americans right now. And see, that's what they don't like. They want us to be targeted. They want us to come out there and throw our life on the sword, jump on top of the sword for them. Oh, wait a minute, he black. See, and I told the guy today, I say, man, anytime somebody go to talking about, oh man, they out here messing with black people. Well, hey, I'm not black people. I'm a black indigenous American. I'm a foundational American. I'm not no black people. I'm not no black and brown, and I'm not a minority, and I'm damn sure not a people of color. Okay? See, you people of color want us to come fight y'all battle. And this the thing. And I'm talking to the illegal immigrants, not my ones that come here and obey the law. What does it benefit us to go out and fight? Like what the dude named John Lewis. We're gonna go out and get in some good trouble. Good trouble. We ain't going out to get in no good trouble. Because we don't get anything out of it. We benefit zero from it. We benefit zero from it. You feel me? So yeah, man, this is Throwback Thursday, man. We gotta keep it all the way 100. And so I gotta play this for y'all right here. Y'all remember this. Now, all y'all talking about, oh, you a Trump supporter, choosing you Republican, you MAGA. Bruh. What? Y'all that goofy that y'all forgot all about this.
So, on the issue of race, I couldn't agree more that this is an issue that is still not being talked about truthfully and honestly. There is not a black man I know, be he a relative, a friend, or a coworker, who has not been the subject of some form of profile.
See? And there they go with that black person. See, you got to watch people. Your end go up when you hear somebody just use the term black and don't put any type of adjective on it. No, we not black. That's not us. That's we all one big Negro umbrella.
Or discrimination. Growing up, my sister and I had to deal with the neighbor who told us her parents couldn't play with us because we were black. And I will say also that in this campaign, we've also heard, and I'm going to now direct this at Vice President Biden, I do not believe you are a racist. And I agree with you when you commit yourself to the importance of finding common ground. But I also believe, and it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of two United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country. And it was not only that, but you also worked with them to oppose busing. And, you know, there was a little girl in California who was part of second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me. So I will tell you that on this subject.
Look how you looking at her. Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
It cannot.
Oh, forgot. I said I made that comment about I didn't want my kids to be in a racial jungle with ninjas.
Be an intellectual debate among Democrats. We have to take it seriously. We have to act swiftly. As Attorney General of California, I was very proud to put in place a requirement that all my special agents would wear body cameras and keep those cameras on.
Senator Harris, thank you. Vice President Biden, you have been invoked. We are going to give you a chance to respond. Vice President Biden.
It's a mischaracterization of my position across the board. I did not praise racist. That is not true. Number one. Number two.
Now, the racist she talking about is Senator Robert C. Byrd and also Senator Strom Thurmond, who were Democrats that pushed back on the Civil Rights Bill in 1964. They filibustered it for 60 hours. It was the longest filibuster in congressional history. They were Democrats. And Biden did the eulogy for Robert C. Byrd. He's my friend and my mentor. And Robert C. Byrd was a sitting KKK recruiter and a Democrat senator that died in 2010. 2010, that's when Joe Biden was the vice president for Obama. Now, how the hell can you be friends with a KKK member and you ain't racist? Somebody please make it make sense.
Two, if we want to have this campaign litigated on who supports civil rights and whether I did or not, I'm happy to do that. I was a public defender. I didn't become a prosecutor.
See, he said civil rights. Remember, I just said that. Robert C. Byrd and them filibustered. And the Republicans in 1964, and then Lyndon B. Johnson was the president. And Lyndon B. Johnson was the president after Robert Kennedy got shot and unalived. And so Lyndon B. Johnson say, I'm going to go ahead and sign this civil rights bill for Martin Luther King because I know I have these niggers voting Democrat for the next 200 years. And that is exactly what is transpiring right now. That is why you come out and vote blue no matter who, because racist Democrats that were KKKs, including your boy Joe, he came into Senate 1972. See, we have receipts over here. Joe Biden came into the Congress in 1972. They were still using the N-word from 64 to 72. And that was his friends. Strom Thurmond of Carolina was also Joe Biden's friend. Strom Thurmond is a dear friend. That's Joe Biden. I quote Joe Biden.
I came out and I left a good law firm to become a public defender when in fact my city was in flames because of the assassination of Dr. King. Number one. Number two, as the Vice President of the United States, I work with a man who, in fact, we worked very hard to see to it we dealt with these issues in a major, major way. The fact is that in terms of busing,
notice he ain't saying no names.
Busing, you would have been able to go to school the same exact way because it was a local
Look at Kamala rolling her eye. Look how she rolling that neck. Bitch, please.
Decision made by your city council. That's fine.
And they were fighting like this, and then y'all went right out and voted for them. How stupid.
And that's one of the things I argued for, that we should be breaking down these lines. But so the bottom line here is, look, everything I've done in my career, I ran because of civil rights. I continue to think we have to make fundamental changes in civil rights. And those civil rights, by the way, include not just only African Americans, but the LGBT community.
But Vice President.
look how he shoehorned LGBT into it. And guess what? They got their blessings, they got their resources, but you still fighting for civil rights. You done had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years of Joe Biden, and he still ain't done nothing for your ass.
President Biden, do you agree today that you were wrong to oppose busing in America then?
No,
do you agree?
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education. That's what I opposed.
Well, there was a failure of states to integrate public schools in America. I was part of the second class.
You heard what she said? Integrate. So he was against integrating public schools. Remember, I just said that. He said he didn't want his kids integrating into a racial jungle. Remember that. I can pull up the quote.
Integrate Berkeley, California public schools almost 2 decades after Brown v. Board of Education.
Because your city council made that decision. It was a local decision.
So that's where the federal government must step in. That's why we have the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act. That's why we need to pass the Equality Act. That's why we need to pass the ERA, because there are moments in history where states fail to preserve the civil rights of all people.
I have supported the ERA.
There it is.
So
what? Throwback. Are we not?
They were banging on each other. Oh, they were banging on each other.
Shaq,
but to argue her point. You see how that liberal, when she talking about all people. Hold on. Where does it in any state constitution say that they represent all people? They only represent people where? In their state jurisdiction. So why the hell is she talking about represent all people? So you got to catch them. They be slick.
You got to.
They be talking about universal health care. How the hell are you gonna have universal health care? That's what tanking the damn system.
Correct.
You know what I mean? See, these are liberal things that they don't think out. They don't plan them out. They just throw them out. They just throw these damn ideas out.
Communism.
There you go. She said, play it back. She said, what'd she say? Civil rights for all or some shit. What'd she say? That's not up to the states. The states only have juices in their state. Why the hell is the state trying to have, you know what I'm saying, provide for all?
Correct.
That makes no sense.
Correct.
So that's why they try to delegate it to the federal government. You'll play it back one more time.
Rights, and those civil rights, by the way, include not just only African Americans, but the LGBT community.
But Vice President Biden, do you agree today that you were wrong to oppose busing in America then?
No,
do you agree?
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education. That's what I opposed.
Well, there was a failure of states to integrate public schools in America. I was part of the second class to integrate Berkeley, California public schools almost 2 decades after Brown v. Board of Education.
Because your city council made that decision. It was a local decision.
So that's where the federal government must step in. That's why we have the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act. That's why we need to...
You heard it? One more time.
2 decades after Brown v. Board of Education.
Because your city council made that decision.
Your
It was a
city
So
local
that's where the
decision.
federal government must step in.
The
City council. Go ahead, Shike. Expound
So
on
she
it.
said, so they want the federal government when they can't get they shit, you know what I'm saying, in the district or whatever, they want the federal government to step in like a troop, like a weaponizing it
Correct.
for they benefit. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Yes, sir.
For they benefit.
For their benefit.
Because that integration, busing these kids to these other schools and stuff, that did what? That destroyed those melanated districts and stuff, school districts. So we integrated into a school system, right? Like he was right. I gotta give Joe Biden right about that's the same thing Trump was. See, he took away the department the ability to Department of Education. He said Department of Education doing that, taking over the control of the public schools systems. See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, so that's the federal government. It should go back to the state. So this is what Trump and them trying to push things back to the state. The states do, you know what I'm saying? Majority bulk of those things in their districts.
Correct. Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Correct. Absolutely. Correct.
I don't think that statement is already he's saying about your city council, right? Stepped in and did that. Well, if that was the case, didn't y'all send down a National Guard to let those students integrate into those schools?
Yeah.
So he lying is what he lying also. And then and then you
if it's civil unrest, yeah, the federal they're gonna step in. If it's civil unrest, yeah, they're gonna step in.
Right. Right. So for him to say that, oh, that wasn't your city council to let you do that. Well, that's where the federal government did step in to make sure the kids went, were able to enter the schools. These people, both of them are not even telling the whole truth about it. And then how did that apply to her when she lived in Canada? Her mother moved here, and she was only 1 or 2 years old. She lied, and then she moved to Canada. When she lived in Canada till she was 18 years of age. Then she came back to the States and then so-called went to Spelman with HBCU, but we need to look that up to see if she really went to HBCU because she called herself AKA, but you never see her wear AKA attire. She remember they called her in the airport. They were saying ski weed threw up the AKA sign and she didn't know how to do it. But we won't study history. We won't study history. We won't research. And there ain't no excuse now. We in 2026, baby. They got AI now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That was a mistake for the federal try to take over the public school system. This is why we had so much indoctrination, because the federal took over the public school thing. Made it federal.
I agree with that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Straight indoctrination.
Yeah.
No wriggle room.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Play your video later.
You got somebody.
Say it again.
Play your video later. What is his name? Robert Kraft of the NFL trying to indoctrinate students to be cohesive with the small Smurf hat people.
I sent the clip. I sent it to y'all because I was gonna watch it later. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but I did send it to y'all.
Yeah, I watched it.
You sent it to Instagram chat?
No, I texted it to you.
Or you texted?
Send it to put it in this chat, Shay.
Check it out. Let me see.
Yeah, I put it in the group chat. Let me see. I don't know if I can.
Group chat. Kraft uses black people. Okay, got it. I see it.
I got a song where my partner put the Marcus. He got his AI rap. I put the song in the back. If you can pull it up, play it. It ain't number like about a minute or two. No, it ain't that long. Doing intermission. You guys, it's intermission time, whatever. I think it's very. He can play it anytime he wants to, but I think it's very. If you listen to the lyrics and the name of the song, it's it definitely hit. It's like hidden right in this right moment too. It's hidden too.
See, Kraft got to do something because, he got caught up in West Palm Beach. Probably was some of that Epstein blowback. Remember he got caught at that massage parlor or something. They had them little young girls at West Palm
Oh
Beach
yeah.
at that massage parlor. Kraft was down
Oh
here,
yeah.
the New England Patriots coach. You ain't heard nothing more about it. We're going to look that up too. But I want to play this here for y'all too real quick. Now, this is another throwback right here for you, boy. See, y'all slow. Not y'all on the panel, but you know who I'm talking about. Y'all are so distracted right now. You can't remember how to tie your damn shoe. You know what I'm saying? And y'all remember, y'all letting them push ID, no ID to vote, no ID to vote. Oh, the girl on what's that with Whoopi Goldberg and all The View, the Puerto Rican girl, she on that talk about it's gonna hurt women from voting if they would cry your ID, birth certificates, and all that. Man, we've been going through that for the entirety of my life that I've been here. We've been having to show our ID and present ID and whatnot. There we go right here, man. I just got to play this. Y'all, this is going to tell you everything.
Are the same people who are trying to fight ICE. Because it's so crazy to me that they're like, nobody should have to identify themselves, which is crazy because you're the ones that said I had to carry my fucking COVID card, which means I also had to carry my ID to prove that card matched my ID to prove it was me in order for me to even go to a fucking restaurant or leave my house. So you fucking liberals are just assholes. You guys are legitimate, just fucking assholes. I've never seen anything like it. You guys are really just low down, dirty, grimy fucking piece of shit assholes. You made us jump through all these hoops because you guys felt unsafe. And then when push comes to shove, and when the government's like, hey, maybe carry your ID, you're hands off, but you wanted us to carry COVID cards. You think I don't have my COVID card still? You think I forgot? You think we have fucking short-term memory loss? Come on. You guys are the most disingenuous group of people I've ever met.
Yes, they do, sweetie. A lot of them still got short-term memory loss, though. I hate to say that. You hit it right on the head, honey.
You know what's crazy? Back in 2020, 2021, and 2022, I was forced to carry a vaccine passport. I was forced to...
There it is. There it is. What's y'all take on that? You don't need ID now if you're an illegal to go to the voting booth and vote. But yet and still, you needed one. You needed a vaccine passport. So, Chef?
See, that's the double standard. So if you're referring to what they just passed the House called the SAVE Act, which is to secure our elections more, meaning you have to have an ID and you have to show proof of citizenship. But you have the radical people like Elizabeth Warren, so-called AKA Pocahontas, but you call yourself a Indian, you perpetrating, right? Not being who you are, so-called Pocahontas, but you telling everybody else, oh, they don't need to show their proof of citizenship ID. I posted on my TikTok over 40 countries require proof of ID and citizenship when you go vote. So why wouldn't we have to do that here? Remember,
I'll be right back.
Throwback Thursday. We're doing Throwback Thursday. If you go look at all the states that did not require ID, those are the only states that Kamala Harris won, the Hindu whore, won during the election. Those are the only states that she won. The rest, of course, were taken by Trump. So why wouldn't we want to have people who are citizens to vote in our election? I mean, we have to have ID for when we get on a plane. We got to have ID when we go to the doctor's office. Like the young lady said, everybody had to have their ID and their COVID card to go even sit in a darn restaurant. So what do you mean? Because these people want to continue to steal elections. And I know they cut that out a lot here in Texas because last couple of times I know me and my son would go renew our driver's license. Guess what Texas is requiring now? Your birth certificate or your passport. Citizenship. And I think that should also flow on the state level and state and local elections too. It should be the same, not just for presidential, but state and local as well. And they doing this too because Trump has requested all of these states that were cheating, majority of them, well, really all the states, he requested their voter rolls. Because they know they've been stealing elections. Look at California. If you really look at the demographics of California, California is more conservative. But like California and New York with Mandani, you let all the foreigners and illegals, that's how they vote. Why you think Minnesota's fighting so hard for the Somali people? Because they're illegal and they vote as a bloc, which Dr. Claude Anderson, Throwback Thursday, has always told us we would be more powerful if we learn to vote as a bloc.
Block. Yeah. Absolutely. He said it. Gotta vote as a bloc. And he said, you remember the one he said, vote for what? Remember that one? Remember that one? So yeah, man, listen, yes. I'm trying to come to y'all real quick, man. It's been a real busy day for me here at Urban Matters. I just got back to the laboratory. So y'all gotta forgive me, man. So we're a little ill prepared, but we're gonna still make it do what it do. I got some stuff in the chamber loaded. Yeah. And then I had my AC took a crash on me today. I had to fix it. Y'all know your boy Jack of all trades now. I had to get in there and fix my AC today. So that's what I've been doing, man. So my day has been pretty full. I just got back to the studio. And that's why I'm trying to let my... You got your laptop ready, Sister Chef?
It's my desktop.
Okay, your desktop.
I can load it, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Let me load it. Okay.
You know you can load some stuff up.
Okay.
Yeah. And here go Dr. Claude while you're getting that ready. I'm gonna play a little bit of Dr. Claude Anderson. Throwback. This my dude. Listen to what he's saying about voting.
That's the first thing. And secondly, historically, they haven't had those people coming in from Jamaica or coming in from Africa. They have not been treated like black folk in this country. That's the first thing. And secondly, historically, they haven't had those historical spirits. They come in here voluntarily. When they come in here, they bring some cultural aspects from Africa. They can go back anytime they want. The people coming from Africa or coming from Jamaica didn't. They came in here voluntarily. And the most important point on this is if you lump them with black folk, then you give the dominant white society a justification to say we don't owe black folk anything. Blackness is more than just color. It is their heritage, it's their history, it's their code of conduct, and more importantly, it is their badge of honor, and it's what it symbolizes the indebtedness that this country has to them. This country does not have any indebtedness to people coming from Africa. They don't have any indebtedness to people coming in from the Bahamas. If you lump black folk in there, you deprive black folk of the benefit, the debt that's owed them.
Monahan came up with a policy by the late 60s saying, early 70s saying, it's time for us to move from focusing on black folk to focus on Indians, Hispanics, and women. Now, when immigrants come in, watch the benefits they get. They go past black folk at 200 miles an hour. They do better right here in Chocolate City. Now, they're underneath the immigrants. Immigrants, they come in the country, they get a point over black folk for being an immigrant. Blacks are the only non-immigrant. Two, all of them are classified as whites. The Arabs, Asian, Hispanic, they all been reclassified as whites. Even American Indians back in the 1890s became classified as whites. They get a point. That's the second point. They get over black folk in getting access to resources and benefits. The third thing they get the benefits of being put into a minority category. They're classified as minorities over black folk. Thirdly, they come in with a culture that they can establish a culture, that they can now build businesses and industries and relate back to their homeland. And lastly, what they can do, they also bring in their religious aspect and business opportunities for their people. Black folk get nothing. And they can come in and take and dominate black folk. Because they keep trying to create allies with them. You cannot ally with anybody who's planning on supplanting you. If you check the National Hispanic Defense League, if you check the National Hispanic Party, the first thing that all of them have is to change the issues in this country from white and black to white and Hispanic. They're planning on supplanting you. When the National Hispanic Party started in Miami, that was the first item on their agenda, saying by the year 2000, they want to take blacks out of the equation. That's why they control South Florida.
Hispanics are whites passing as they're whites. They've always been whites. Up until 1970, all Hispanics in the United States and the world were classified as whites. They're just white folks speaking Spanish. And so they can come in all they want to. They can come in illegal or legal and get into the country. But see, they even come in from Cuba when Castro cleaned out the prison.
Okay, y'all get the point. Now this guy was spitting this. He was spitting this fire back in the early 2000s. He was already prophesying what was going to happen, and we still missed it. We still missed it. How? How did we miss it, y'all? Y'all want to tell us, sister? How did we miss it?
Yeah, the older generation missed it. They didn't want to hear that. They wanted to be still on master plantation. So they didn't think about immigrants come over here taking over. They didn't follow Dr. Claude Anderson guidance. They didn't follow even Dr. Martin Luther King when he woke up and learned his people was, leading his people to burn the house, and he was saying how harmful immigration would be to our communities. Well, they took him out. They took him out. That's why I said, why did nobody pick up the mantle after Dr. King and Malcolm passed? Where were the so-called brothers or the revolutionaries that should have picked up the mantle? They are blowing up and tearing up cities because they killed our two greatest leaders. Wouldn't we have been more powerful if they'd have came together and kept the movement going? It's the older generation. I'm sorry. I have to keep going there with it. They sold us out.
Now they're mad at us because we are picking up the mantle. We're making them start to think. We're making them start, critical thinkers and having to ask questions because we're presenting them with all of this data, with all of these receipts. And now you can't see playing stupid used to be very popular, but now, and it was easy to do, but now you can't play dumb with all this technology now. You can't.
That's right.
It just so happens a lot of y'all are distracted, and a lot of y'all see if y'all start listening to us, then you're gonna have to stop allowing white daddy and white mommy to think for you. You're gonna have to start coming up with your own solutions. You're gonna have to start coming up with your own self-sustainable resources. You're gonna have to start policing your own communities and taking accountability for your own communities. And we don't want to do that right now. We too busy and having a good time getting flued out and partying and bullshitting. And so, you might not be able to get that Louis. You may not be able to get that Dooney. You may not be able to get them red bottoms. You may not be able to, because you're going to have to start taking accountability for your finances, for your credit, for your wealth, for your family. And speaking of that, and you're going to also have to start taking accountability for your health. Y'all got to listen to this right here. This going to trip y'all out right here, man. I guarantee y'all going to lose it when y'all hear this right here. This is Mr. Kennedy. He's over the HHS, Health and Human Services. And y'all know he been working against that V thing that you put in your arm, and you was getting them things, and you was getting them boosters and all of that. Now listen what he tell this sister. She a Democrat sister, Angela. Her name Angela Brooks, I think. And I think she's a senator, and I'm not sure if it's Baltimore. But listen to what Kennedy tell her. Kennedy gonna tell her that, look, y'all don't need what we as white folks need. See, y'all genetics is way more superior than hers. She gonna tell him, no, it ain't. He telling her y'all are superheroes and we're not. And she refused it. Listen to this. I can't make this up. You gotta hear. Here we go. Do I got it up yet? Here we go.
Hey, yo, you want to see how the Democrat mind work? Y'all don't remember this? This is Senator Angela also Brooks. Yo, I cringe.
Throwback.
And I quote, "We should not be giving black people the same vaccine schedule that's given to whites because their immune system is better than ours." Can you please explain what you meant?
There's a series of studies, I think most of them by Poland, that show that to particular antigens that blacks have a much stronger reaction. There's differences in reaction to different products by different races.
So I have 17 seconds left. Let me just ask you then. So what different?
Now she asked him, and then she cut him off when he started making sense. Now, what he said, in Poland, there are some studies on antigens, and it's proven that black folks' antigens react differently to some of these poisons that they were shooting in our body, better known as the V shots. Okay, let me rewind that back.
Differences in reaction to different products by different races.
So I have 17 seconds left. Let me just ask you then. So what different vaccine schedule would you say I should have received? What different vaccine schedule should I have received?
I mean, the Poland article suggests that blacks need fewer antigens than.
This is so dangerous.
So you get the same measles vaccine.
Mr. Kennedy, with all due respect, that is so dangerous. Your voice would be a voice that parents would listen to. That is so dangerous. I will be voting against your nomination because your views are dangerous to our state and to our country.
Yo, he's telling her black people genes are dominant. Y'all are the dominant genes. Y'all do not need to shoot yourself up with all the extra shit that white people need because our genes are weaker. Y'all genes are stronger. And she's telling that man that he's dangerous. You sitting here as a black woman as if you don't know this is facts what he's telling you. This is facts. And you so delusional, so off your shit because he's connected to Trump that he's telling the people some real shit that black people don't need to shoot their bodies up with all this extra shit because it's known facts that we have that DNA. You ain't watched the movie Get Out, miss? This is what I mean. You always talk about black. No, this is the black women they put in position at the Democrat Party. That how, miss? You ain't, soon as he said that, it was automatic supposed to be like, oh, you know, okay, I'm glad you know facts. But you so hateful to Trump, you telling him he's dangerous like he's freestyling this when he's telling you about the Poland studies that they've been studying this forever. And even fuck that study. This is just known fact. This is known fact that this is the DNA. He looking at you like, miss, what? I'm trying to tell you, I know who you are. And you telling him, no, that's not who we are. That shit was embarrassing.
You can't make this shit up, man. They are so comfortable on the plantation, they don't want to do anything to hurt their position under the master on the plantation. Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear that? He told her y'all shit better than us. She said, no, it ain't. We not superior. Man, where do they find these people at? Somebody please make it make sense. Where do these people come from? These people have to be aliens, man. I'm just convinced. I'm super convinced that these people are aliens, man. Bro, Shot, you want to chime in? Sister Shay, you got anything ready for us now?
Yeah, I had to restart my computer. Yeah, I'm loading it up now. You said about what she mentioned with the vaccine. Well, first of all, it came from a medical journal study in Poland. So when you talk about studies, these are people who they've taken that are melanated that look like me and you, and they noticed reactions when these people were given these different, devices in their arms. So it's not the same for everybody. I know that's true. Working in the hospital system, and we did a research study. Well, I would want to say, we could say a research study. We found out certain blood pressure medications don't work for our culture people because of the melanin in our skin versus white people. So it's definitely something to that. right? Everybody has their own different genetic makeup. So how are we all just the same people? If those people come from Poland or Germany, right?
Correct.
We come here from America. That's not the same genetic makeup. We talking about genes and genetics here. That's what he was trying to explain to her, and she's so ignorant. The stupid, uneducated sister girls. See, they go to school, get all these degrees. Don't get me wrong, I have a degree too, but I have common sense as well. I don't, these Democrats and these sister girls. But let's ask her this: where's that same energy for all the sister girls that then got laid off?
Let me get in there.
Where is that?
Where's that energy?
Let me get in there with this nigga science, man. Let me bring the nigga science in here. Damn it. Copper.
Did you see that?
I said, let me get in here with the nigga science. I'm a nigga scientist. Copper and carbon. What do they do? What are their major functions? It's not copper a conductor. It's not carbon a conductor.
Yes.
It's a binder. So it does not take much. It binds to things. So if you put some artificial substances, right? It's going to bind to that. That's going to change what? The molecular structure. That's nigga science. I ain't go to no damn school. That's nigga science.
Nigga science.
That's nigga science.
Absolutely.
They know we have a certain, and we got a certain carbon base. Us, the American, the North American region compared to the Indians, the people from India, Hindustans, and the people from Africa, Congo. We have a different carbon base than they do.
Yes.
Damn it. That's why they can eat shit. They can eat stuff over there, and they can be cool. We can eat their same stuff and be messed up. Palm oil. They can Africa. They known for eating palm oil. That's one of the things that they brought with them. That tears us up. We can't. But guess what? Palm oil. They put palm oil in a lot of products that we consume. Wonder why our digestive systems, American digestive systems, are thrown off. We're eating the wrong stuff. We're consuming the wrong things that's anti our DNA genetic makeup, biological genetic makeup. That was just my nigga.
Yes,
that was
sir.
nigga rant. My bad. A nigga science rant. Back to the regular schedule program.
Thank you for that, bro, Shaq. Thank you for that. That was nigga biology 101. Thank you for that, sir. We appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, man, this is a Thursday, y'all. I know we don't have a lot of time tonight, but we're just trying to get it out there, whatever we need to get out there. I see Shaq got something in here. What is this? SoundCloud. What was that, Shaq, you sent with the SoundCloud?
Yeah, my brother Marcus, man. We still reverence hip hop because that's one of the indigenous art forms. You know what I mean? Music art form, musical arts, the arts forms.
Right.
Now, the name of the album, I gave him I gave him the idea, the concept of the album. So it's actually called Art Official. Because he created his own artificial rapper, AI rapper.
Okay, we putting it up on the screen right now.
So this is the debut. This is the debut review.
Let's see if we can see if I can get the.
See if they let you play it.
It might let me play it. Let me see. Hold on. Trying to see if I can get the. Okay, it won't let me get it. Hold on. Let's see. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me, family. Bear with me. You got stuff ready, Shaq? Let's see. Let's see if we can pull it up, Shaq. See, we might be able to pull it up. We might not. SoundCloud. Okay. We let him pull it up. Let's see. We're gonna let it rock out. While Sister Shaq get her clip prepared. Let's see if we can pull it up. Okay. Let's see. I think we got it right here, y'all. Give me a minute. We're gonna continue with the Google. Oh, it's tripping on me. Hold on. See if we can pull it up. Let's see. Hold on. See if I can pull it up with Facebook. Let's see. Oh, this shit, you tripping. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 minute. Y'all bear with your boy. Supposed to send me a damn link. It didn't send it to me though. Let's see. It sent it to my email. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me, family. Urban Matters BMG. Throwback Thursday. Y'all missed it, man. We've been crunk. I hate it, man. Y'all probably watching something goofy on TV, but it's okay. You're going to wake up sooner or later, boy, because you're going to be forced to have to deal with the dysfunction because you've been a walking zombie. And when it hits you, those that are not prepared, they're giving you all the signs, but you so distracted with Trump derangement syndrome where you want to just blame everything on Trump. Oh, Trump, oh, motherfucking Trump, oh, motherfucking Trump, oh, do. Motherfucking Trump, oh, motherfucking Trump, oh, goddamn Trump. You blame Trump for everything. You run out of toilet paper, you blame that shit on Trump.
See if you can hear it on my end. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm trying to play it. Let me see.
I'm trying to put it in.
See if you can hear this. Let me know if you can hear it clear enough.
I used to have SoundCloud. I don't know why they didn't let me do that.
Can you hear that?
Hold on, I think I got it now. Hold on.
You got it?
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. That's fine. I like that.
Red Roaring Lion Productions.
Y'all hear?
Yeah.
See if we can get it crunk a little bit.
Black man get hated on like more than often. They will try to shake you down simply at a border crossing. Pain of an immigrant, but a Negro indigenous. Economic wave about to bury those with ignorance. Money turned digital, the AI learned a penny pinch. I'll expose a pedophile, fuck it, call me 50 Cent. Protect the kids no matter where you live as a citizen. Some of y'all try to play sovereign like you nigga rich. Opportunity knocking at your door, but you was missing it. You was at the store with a whore about to get a fix. Time don't ignore when you snore without no benefit. Labeled as the poor, you at doors that are limited. Spirit of America, not what you think it is. Spirit of America, lie, cheat, repeat again. Gamble away your life savings, smoke then repeat again. Spirit of America, not what you think it is. Spirit of America, not what you think it is. Spirit of America, lie, cheat, repeat again. Gamble away your life savings, smoke then repeat again. Spirit of America.
All right. Yes, sir.
What you think it is? The feds shooting people dead, yeah, you won't find no love. Slave get stopped, get popped, they didn't find no drugs. Welcome to the 7th day, the spirit clearly rose up. Lacking understanding, you in panic as you froze up. Wrong place, right time, the gang just rolled up. Best to keep it cool like a nigga playing slow cuts. Crash outs on the internet, be acting so tough. Time will tell, will it be a jail or you a cold cut? Line after line in my mind, sometimes I go nuts. A twin commit the crime, but in time yet they both touch. Dirty old man in the van gon' get his bones crushed. Last day is trash, day the bags, yeah we gon' stuff. Spirit of America, not what you think it is. Spirit of America, lie, cheat, repeat again. Gamble away your life savings, smoke then repeat again. Spirit of America.
Yes, sir.
Of America. Lie, cheat, repeat again. Gamble away your life savings, smoke then repeat again. Spirit of America. Now what you think it is?
yeah, that was fire. I like that. I gotta get a copy of that, Shaq.
Shout out to Brother Mark. I'm trying to get him on, man. See if he can come in, man. That's Brother Marcus, man. He's an artist, man. You know, he's from Detroit, man. Detroit bred, raised. You know what I mean?
I got that Midwest swag to it too. I love that.
Oh yeah.
Fire. Damn, that's what I'm talking about. See, and that's where we got to take the industry back. We got to take the entertainment back. We got to take our film industries back. All right, watch this now. I bet you I'm gonna play a little game for y'all. Take Will Smith out and take Denzel out, right? Now name me any other American actor right now that you know in film right now.
Samuel
Morgan
Jackson.
Freeman.
Okay, but look how long it took you though.
Morgan Freeman.
No, we got him. Morgan Freeman, Samuel Jackson, Jamie Foxx.
What film Morgan done made in the last 5 years?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, you didn't put a time limit on it. Morgan old as dust.
Now look at all the tether actors. Cynthia Erivo. Oh, I can go on, and man, they everywhere. They taking y'all out.
Yeah.
Idris Elba.
I'm telling you, man. Idris Elba. He in everything.
Kalua. What the name? Kalua? Daniel Kalulu? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how you popping them off? Look how you popping them off. Look how you popping them off.
Yeah.
Look how you popping them off. Huh?
Yeah, it's rinse and repeat, man.
The only one now we can really say he doing his thing. And I can't think of the boy's name, but he was the boy in Black Panther. What's his name?
Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Bro, it's an invasion, y'all. You keep thinking that Super Bowl halftime show was fire. Okay, keep thinking it was fire. It's gonna show enough be fire. It's gonna show enough. You got it ready yet, sister? Bro, Mark, what's up? Salute. Thanks for joining us, my brother. Thanks for joining us.
Stood in front of the school door as a Democratic.
Let's see. We got it. Hold on.
My brother. I'm having internet issues.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I see it up, but I don't see it on the screen. Is it on the screen?
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Oh, I see it right there. I see it.
What about now?
Okay, yeah. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, got it.
Okay, let's learn some of our foundation indigenous Black American history.
Run it.
So since we don't know our history about a certain party.
That Democrats founded the Klan. I didn't know when I was in high school that Democrats voted against the 13th Amendment that freed the slaves, the 14th Amendment that gave slaves citizenship, the 15th Amendment that at least on paper gave slaves the right to vote. Democrats voted against all of that stuff. I didn't know when I was in high school that more Republicans as a percentage of the party voted for the Civil Rights Act of 1964 than did Democrats. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Everett Dirksen, a Republican in Illinois, got an award from the NAACP for how he helped to shepherd the Civil Rights Bill through Congress. I didn't know that Al Gore's father participated in what was then the longest filibuster to prevent the bill from ever becoming on the floor. I also bought into that notion that, okay, Democrats used to be racist, but then Republicans switched places with them in the 60s. I bought into that until I found out that of all the Democrats that voted against the Civil Rights Act in the House, of all the Democrats who voted against the Civil Rights Act in the Senate, only two switched to the Republican Party, one of whom was Strom Thurmond. George Wallace, who stood in front of the school door as a Democratic governor saying segregation now, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever, he died a Democrat. Robert Byrd, who was a Kliegel, that means a recruiter for the Klan, he died a Democrat at 100 years old in the Senate. Most of these guys never switch parties. It is a lie. The reason the South became more and more Republican is because the Democratic Party became more and more left.
Uh-oh. Now froze up on us.
The South became increasingly uncomfortable with their allegiance to since Jim Crow had fallen. If Jim Crow has fallen, why are we in bed with these Democrats? What's the point? And so the South became more and more Republican for a reason that had nothing to do with racism. But that was the line that was fed by so many people, and so many blacks to this day believe that.
Didn't I just say that? Strom Thurmond. And both of them was Joe Biden homeboys. And Robert Byrd. You hear what they say? He died still a KKK racist on the Democrat ticket in the Senate at 100 years old. He was still recruiting KKK. And y'all think that the KKK gone. KKK still around, baby. They just put on suit and ties now. I was trying to tell this young man that today, man. He's Stockholm syndrome forever, man. I say, bro, do you know you have a serious case of cognitive dissonance with a slight maximum side case of Trump derangement syndrome? I say, bro, you can't prove nothing you're saying right now. You're just saying shit. You're just saying shit just to say it. That's called Negro babble. That's what I tell her. I was trying to be respectable to the young brother. But the old brother, he talking about he been the Million Man March, and I tried to break down to him that, okay, you went to Million Man March. Okay, whatever came of Million Man March? What do we have now? Huh? What do we have now for Million Man March, y'all?
Million Man March. Million Man March. I guess you got some people some hotel owners, white hotel owners, and white businesses who got paid that day.
They got rich.
That's about it that I can think of.
That was it.
I say,
the
bro.
Million Woman March. The Million Man March.
And you can say you was
there.
And don't get me wrong now. I'm not crapping on Nation of Islam. I like them boys. I like the NOI. Because they do get some positive brothers out of trouble, out of streets, out of crime. But the NOI is just like the LGBT community. If you ain't LGBT or if you ain't NOI, it don't really benefit you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They don't do nothing for the community. You got to be within that circle. So that is what you call practicing tribalism.
Cult.
It's a cult. It does nothing for the entire group as a whole, collectively. It doesn't do anything for Black Americans.
That's why Malcolm fell out with the NOI. He kept saying, where the hospitals, where the farms, where are stores, where are businesses?
Where are they?
Where are they? That's why he really fell out with the NOI. And then, of course, finding out a lot when he went to Mecca, what the real Muslim religion was about, and then come to find out that Elijah Muhammad was a pedophile that even slept with his ex-girlfriend and got her pregnant.
Correct.
That's another story for another day, but Throwback Thursday, a little foundational.
Throwback Thursday.
American history.
Throwback Thursday. Speaking of Throwback Thursday, this how the Democrats stole y'all away when Joe Biden and Kamala got in. Democrat Party after the election, Black people right there on the ground, kicked to the curb. See that? That's what I was trying to tell the young brother. I say, bro, what did they do? Go ahead, bro, Mark.
Do you remember when Joe Biden sat in his office in the Oval Office with the Congressional Black Caucus, and he told them to his face, to their faces, I cannot do anything for Black people alone.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
He told them that to their faces. And then maybe a month later, they did something for another group. So we have to remember stuff like this. And we don't, man. We worse than a doggone 3-year-old. It's scary.
Short-term memory. I gotta play this for y'all right here. I gotta play this, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Who we got there? I think we dropped. Somebody dropped. Let's see. Bro Mark. I think we dropped, Bro Mark.
I see you.
Mic check, mic check.
I'm
I'm
here.
still
I'm
here.
here, bro.
Yeah. Brush out there.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Was that
I'm
somebody
back,
else? I thought it was Sister Shell's
My
screen came. Okay.
yeah.
No,
All right.
I was switching. I was
My
switching the
internet is terrible,
headphones.
guys.
No, you sound pretty good today. You sound pretty good. This chick right here, she literally made an open threat to Foundation of Black Americans. This African chick. Check it out. They just ain't gonna learn. They ain't gonna learn.
Niggas, let's die. Ooh. If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest.
Y'all hear?
You know what time it is. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna blow up the spot. We, more like me. Happy Black History Month to everyone except the Foundational Black Americans. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. Let's die. Ooh. If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest. You know what time it is. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna blow up the spot. We, more like me. I'm doing society a favor. But yeah, everybody else, happy Black History Month. I'm even feeling generous towards the biracials. I feel like they've been good recently. They can have that third week maybe.
Yeah, I had to stand up for this. I'm sorry. Now this woman is an African. She's a flip-flop wearing African that's in America right now. She's from the Sierra Leone. Now, before I get started, her name is out there. Her address is out there. People have been reporting her to the FBI. People have been reporting her to the DC police. And if anybody got the information, y'all can put it in the comment section, right? Because I ain't going to do it like that. I ain't going to do it like that. But y'all do it like that for me. But anyway, now this is a funky flip-flop wearing African getting on here talking about she gonna be on MB Foundational Black Americans. All because of Black history, I'm assuming, and all because we are delineating also. Now, I don't think it's because of Black history and what we've been saying about Black history. I personally don't believe it. But me personally, let me talk about Black history right quick. Y'all make it real fast. Black history to me is Black American history, right? Then we have a few guests. There's our melanated people from all over the world that we speak about. Those are guests. Y'all are guests in our Black History Month. That's how I look at it. For the most part, I don't want my Black Americans ancestors being tied to a bunch of Africans or a bunch of Caribbeans. Sorry, my Caribbean people. I got love for y'all. But I don't want my Black Americans most definitely being attached to someone from Sierra Leone. Most definitely being attached for somebody from South Africa. Most definitely not being attached for somebody in Somalia or Nigeria or Ethiopia. Okay? But it could be a few guests from the continent in our shit. And I'm cool with this. So I'm not like shunning all people. You know what I'm saying? But we need a few guests. They're cool, but this is a Black American thing. And I can't see her being that upset over foundational Black Americans wanting to have our own month. Whatever. I messed up. Anyway. Now let me get on her. I don't think because of Black history. I think it's because foundational Black Americans, my indigenous people, my Solon people, my Black American people, my descendants of emancipated people, my freedmen, my gullahs, my indigenous, I probably already said that, but all these people, we've been putting our foot on these Africans' necks. And they don't like that. They can't handle the truth when we come at them with the truth. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that we know how impoverished, how much poverty it is out there in Africa. See, a lot of these Africans get over here and thinking they are better than us. And this is an example I always use. They might be the big dog in they flip-flop wearing tribe, right? You might, her for example, she probably come from a country where she stayed in mud huts, right? And she probably stayed in the best mud hut in Sierra Leone, right? Her mud hut got super mud, red mud, brown mud, boo-boo mud, all types of mud on her stuff, while everybody else living in sticks and twigs, you know what I'm saying? While everybody else got bushes they got to sleep on, while everybody else got to sleep on dirt floors. But she come from an area where she got a mud hut. And so she thinks she's better than the rest of the Africans. She ain't got no running water in her
Well, yeah, man, listen, I'm gonna cut it off. But just to keep in mind, man, how these people talk greasy about us. They are jealous. So I'm trying to figure out, why do they constantly keep coming here if they hate America and they hate us so bad? We got a comment popped up, Mr. Case Money. The Democrat Party has continued to show benign neglect to their base, and black folks continue to fall for the BS. Yes, we do. Black Americans, Mr. Case Money, we show falling for. He says, but I have been noticing a steady awakening. The grassroots are making their presence. Yes, sir. We are. And let me see if I can
Salute to the
read the
people in
rest.
the chat, man. And
Salute
whoever
to the
chime
chat,
in.
man. Salute, chat. We appreciate that. Let me see if I can read the rest of my man's comment, because it's cut off on me at the bottom. And he said, the grassroots are making the presence known. Keep putting in that work, Juice. Dr. Juice, salute that, bro. Salute to you, Case Money. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Case Money, make sure you share this too, and go check out the YouTube page, Dr. Juice TV,
Like
radio
the
and TV.
video.
And make sure you like the video, and make
Comment.
sure you share it, comment on it too, and just share it with the family, man, because we're here to stay. The black media, man. We are grassroots media, and we're controlling the narrative over here at Urban Matters BMG. We're going to try to stay consistent, and we're going to continue to push the lineage message, because, see, when we say we here for our independence, see, they don't like that. Everybody else can have their independence. They can have their Caribbean independence. They can have a Latino Independence Day. But soon as we, they can have the African CARICOM and all that, Caribbean. But soon as we have our Independence Day, wait a minute, nigga, that's divisive. That's divisive. You niggas are divisive. Wait a minute, how we divisive, boy? Did y'all see them boys rocking all they Nigerian flags and stuff after they won the Super Bowl on Seattle? They were waving their flag. But see, if I put this flag up right here, I got behind me. Oh, why you putting that flag up, man? That's racist, man. And then I be having my own damn American homeboys be mad at me, but about some of this content I'm putting out. Oh, Jews, you MAGA. I'm MAGA. Why? Because I'm pointing out that like this brother just said, the Democrats benign and neglecting you. Do you know what benign neglect policies are? Do you even know the definition of that? Huh? That's what they do. You come to the Democrat, you be like, hey, man, we want to sit down like Ice Cube sat down and tried to do the contract with Black America. They told Ice Cube come back when they get in the White House. They kick Ice Cube to the curb. But as soon as you say, oh, okay, well, look, Dr. Claude told us, let's get our voter base together, right? We get our voter base together. We come to y'all, hey, Democrat, hey, man, we want to sit down and talk about, man, y'all putting some money into the community, you know, so that we can start building up our own communities, and we don't really have to have y'all holding our hand. Wait a minute, Trump, to see Trump, I'm trying to show y'all Trump. Look what Trump doing. Bitch, we don't care nothing about what Trump is not our enemy. Trump don't owe us shit. They'll try to deflect the Trump. Yeah. We don't, bruh. That's just like all these Epstein files coming out. You know, like I had a one home where we grew up together in the same neighborhood. His grandma, and his name, I call him Jimmy. Let's just say his name Jimmy, and he was like, Jew. He always trying to say, oh, MAGA, this and that. They told me stop telling people to vote. Stop telling people don't vote. Back when Hillary Clinton, when Trump beat Hillary Clinton back in, 2015, he told me, so he was like, yeah, man, you can't do that type of stuff, Jew. I say, do what? What did I do? I say, bro, all I'm telling you is we gotta weaponize our votes. That's all I'm saying. Weaponize your votes. Stop going out just voting just for exercise. Right. All people died. All people died for. No, they didn't. Your people died to be free. Your people didn't die to vote.
Get something for your vote.
Exactly.
Vote to get something for your vote.
Correct.
I want to make a comment to that last video you played. That video you played. I want to make a comment.
Go ahead, bro. Shaq.
Since we correcting the storyline and the history, right? Mm-hmm. I would like to know what that young lady's her age is, but just off the way she acted, she's acting like a so-called YN. So I'm gonna take it that she's maybe 30 and under.
Correct.
Sierra Leone.
Sierra
This
Leone.
is some corrected history.
Correct.
You can look this up. You know I come with receipts. I want you to
Correct.
look up the American Colonization Society.
Correct.
They was taking American indigenous Indians from North America, taking them down to the Caribbean, and taking them over to the west coast of Africa
Mm-hmm.
through with the help of the Parliament, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Parliament building up colonies over there. They even took some from North America up to Canada, up to Nova Scotia. This is where you get so-called Negroes. This is where you get Negroes. You can check this movie out called what's it called? The Negro Book or something? The Book of the Negroes. It's a good little movie, good little thing you can check out.
Mm-hmm.
But they was taking American indigenous Indians / blacks / Negroes to the west coast of Africa and creating what they got now. They're creating places like Sierra Leone, colonies in Sierra Leone. So she might be a black American that was transported, her people was transported over there to Sierra Leone to create a colony over there, to Liberia, Libya to create a colony over there, to London, areas over in London to create these colonies over London, these mixed colonies. Why these Negroes think they, a lot of them was taken from this American soil to those areas in the 18th century, the 19th century, through the American Colonization Society. That's one of them. The other one is the AMA. You can look this up. It's the American Missionary, I think, Association or Academy. Through the missionary work, they was transporting, taking people and building colonies in these unrestricted areas like west coast of Africa, certain places in the Caribbean, these Caribbean Isles too, these British Isles.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fact. This is a factual information that can be looked up and sourced before people get to talking and capping about what they think they know. Those are two organizations that you can look up right now and check and see. Fact check me.
Okay.
That's
if we like to fact check now. Yeah. We like to fact check.
And that roll right with, something I've been saying for a while. What we got to realize. I remember when a brother first said, "Let me let this clock go because it's driving me crazy. Hold on, let it finish raining." Good Lord, all these ding dongs. Okay, it'll be done. Okay, it's done. Sorry about that. The brothers say, "Oh, we was taught history backwards and all that." I know all of us have heard that, and I was like, when I was new to the game, I was like, "What you talking about, man?" But then I started seeing it. We was taught like this BS about the North Atlantic transatlantic slave trade and all that garbage, which is just that. It's garbage. The slaves was all these white folk, all the Polish, the Irish, and all these other countries that was shipped over here, and Africans, black Africans that was shipped over here to outnumber the copper complected people, the indigenous of this land. And then to lower our numbers, like what you said, Brother Shaq, they were shipping us to West Africa. And all of West Africa was getting our natives, and they were shipping, so they'll ship those people over here, and they'll ship us over to West Africa. And that's why on these BS websites where they want to talk about your ancestry, they always say, "Oh, you're from West Africa. We found people with your bloodline from West Africa." They know that because they were shipping us over there.
Yep.
And they created these places like Ghana and Sierra Leone and different places.
And that's what I be telling people. These places are so many. Couple of days ago, y'all be about y'all history go back thousands of years. This and this and that. Listen, man, some places just now been colonized and named probably 100 years ago, maybe 200 years ago. And then the thing about it, y'all, you ask them anytime. I was like, You like the best nation in the world. Nigeria. Some Mexicans, they'll say the thing. Mexico! Okay, well, why the hell are you here then? If it's so great there, why in the hell are you here trying to get us to jump in front of the damn bus? Huh? If your nation's so great.
And when wagging around your country flag.
Correct. And then waving y'all flag. Correct. Let's see what you got for us, Sister Shell. What you got on the screen right now? Let's put that on. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I'm sorry about that. I was muted. Let me just play you. This is the ICE protest in Minnesota. This is how these people think of us.
No! Fuck are you doing? Move around! Move around! Move around! What's your name? Oh, you some fucking hoes! You some fucking hoes! And you're black! What? Nigga, you're next! You're next, nigga! What? Nigga, you're next! You're next, nigga! And you're black! What? Nigga, you're next! You're...
Wow. Wow. Now that's a Latino chick calling a black man that's an ICE a nigga. But this what y'all supporting.
This is what y'all support.
That
ain't the only one.
I'm telling you, man. Like Dr. Claude say, a Latino ain't nothing but a white person that talks Spanish.
There you go.
That's what he just said. They ain't nothing but a white person. Now, the Puerto Ricans I can say a little bit different, you know, but as far as
I need to move. House nigga working for the fucking KKK. What the fuck's wrong with you people? Why are you calling a
start over?
What the fuck's wrong with you people? Why are you calling a woman a man? I mean, what kind of a guy does that? You fucking house nigga, bitch. Calling a woman a man. I mean, what kind of a guy does that? You fucking house nigga, bitch.
Look how they attacking these damn ICE agents. And
Did
then
you hear what he said? He called us. Called them.
Yeah.
House what?
House nigga. These are liberals now. These the people y'all coalition. This y'all no-alition, I call it. The no-alition, the Democrat no-alition, the liberals. They still using the N-word. It's 2026. I ain't never caught no Republican on record saying the N-word. Not that I care anyway, because the N-word don't bother me. That just showed me I got power over you because you worried about me. But come on, make it make sense. Y'all quiet about this. Crickets. I'm trying to show you that these are the people that are neglecting you. These are the people that's hurting you. The Republicans ain't doing nothing to black Americans. Just like I say, for the most part, black Americans, boy, we living right now. We living it up, you say. Do I do? Everybody be living it. We living it up, man. Listen, bro. Oh, y'all next. When? That's exactly what the Democrats said when we didn't come out and vote for them and let Trump win and whoop their ass in 2024. Oh, y'all, he gonna put y'all back in slavery. You remember Joe Biden said?
Joe Biden said
he gonna put y'all back in chains.
We gonna put y'all. No, he said that we gonna put y'all back in chains.
Yeah.
Joe Biden said that his party.
You ain't black if you don't vote for me. That sounds like that ain't like a slave master.
Well, let's see what Judge Joe Brown said about Throwback Thursday, Obama.
Let's see.
See. Well, man, why are you attacking somebody black? I said black people didn't put this up. They didn't have anything to do with this. I heard them planning.
The Obama administration did.
Well, That's it. Obama, what did he do for the black race? Nothing. Question you might ask, who's the richest man to ever be U.S. president? It's not Trump. It's Barack Obama. You know how? His adopted father, Lolo Soetoro, was one of the 10, 15 richest men on earth. And when he died, he left a trust fund in Indonesia with 3 equal beneficiaries. Barack Obama, then known as Barry Soetoro because he was adopted, and his 2 siblings. So he has a whole false claim about what his background is. But when he got in the White House, he'd been working for a law firm that represented his daddy. He got lauded by Goldman Sachs, who financed most of his daddy's American investments. He protected British Petroleum when they had the blowout in the Gulf because guess what? His trust fund had heavy investments in BP. So we get through this whole mantra and even affordable care. Obamacare, you know who drafted it? Senior Tennessee Republican Senator Dr. Bill Frist when he was Republican Senate Majority Leader. Why? His family founded Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and most of the HMOs. His family's making a killing. So he retired from the Senate in 2010 when the Obama administration got passed his drafted act from 2003. His game. And I don't have any problem with Trump either. I'm looking at lowest black unemployment rate since Lyndon Baines Johnson, more money to historically black colleges and universities at any time since Lyndon Baines Johnson. I mean, more Americans back to work. You know, like, what did you get for the last 3? Oh, and then this. You know that joke that they do about George W. Bush feeding Michelle candy? The inside thing on that is it's the same candy he fed her husband when he was 6, 7 years old. See, the Soetoros.
Went out on. I got one for y'all real quick. Let me play one more, and then we're gonna get everybody's take, and we're gonna see. Speaking of Barack, Speaking of Barack. Y'all got it?
Fighter Assata Shakur.
What did President Obama really do for the black community when he was in office? I'll let Dr. Umar tell you.
He raised the federal bounty on the head of our Queen Mother Elder Freedom Fighter Assata Shakur. He raised the bounty from $1 million to $2 million. That's what the United States government would pay anyone who would bring Assata Shakur to their front doorsteps, dead or alive. A black man raised the federal bounty on the life of a freedom fighter black.
Now that sounds racist as hell to me. Trump didn't do nothing like that to black folk. But Trump a racist. Don't forget, Obama was raised by Caucasian family. So really, in his brain, he think he a white dude.
Woman. Number 2, he refused to exonerate the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey from the false charges placed upon him in the 1920s. The son of the Honorable Marcus Garvey, Dr. Julius Garvey, led that charge all the way up to the Oval Office. Barack Obama refused to exonerate Marcus Garvey, but he exonerated several white folks. Number 3, he does not support reparations to the descendants of those who were victimized in the greatest human tragedy in world history, the Ma'afa, the American enslavement of African people. Barack Obama refused to support reparations. Number 4, AFRICOM. Barack Obama successfully put military bases all throughout the mother continent of Africa, effectively colonizing it in the interest of white supremacy for the next 100 years. Next, after that, he cut money to historically black colleges, and then he refused to do anything to curb the rising tide of police genocide against African people. On top of that, he also took everything that African people fought for over the past 100 years, and he gave it to homosexuals, and he gave it to women. Okay? And then on top of that, we have to deal with the psychosexual campaign of confusion that President Barack Hussein Obama put within America's public schools, sexually confusing our boys, sexually confusing our girls. For these reasons and many more, I did not support him then. I do not support him now.
Facts, facts, and more facts. I supported this man blindly back then because he was the first black president, but he did nothing for the black community. In fact, if anything, he betrayed it. What did President Obama?
Here it is. Boom. There it is. What's your take on that, bro, Mark? My God. My. I think we lost bro Mark. Okay, we got Sister Shutter. See what you got there, Sister Shutter.
Energy. What is like let me pause. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Okay, there you go right there.
So where was the outrage then? So this AI made. Well, what was the outrage with this? Katie Couric counsels Hillary interview. Hillary caught on hot mic trashing and calling Obama a NGGR. Bill Clinton made racist remark about Barack Obama in 2008. Assassinate the NGGR8 Obama, implicit imagery, and the dire consequences of racist joke. Bill Clinton confronts protesters who say his crime reforms hurt blacks. Where was the outrage?
Where is it at?
Did it for this fake AI video that Orange Man, Trump, them, and all his cabinet did not make. And we already know how when you go through videos, some of them pop up if you don't edit them. But where was the outrage? Where was the outrage? Just curious.
Wow. I think you're on mute, bro, Mark. Okay, go ahead. Can you hear Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
Barry Soetoro. Barack Hussein Obama, so he can be disconnected from Lolo Soetoro. And personally, he's not black. He's not black. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. He's not black. He's an African, and he's white. He is not an American black male. He is African. And what do they put on their applications? White.
White.
If you're from North Africa, if you read the thing, North Africa and all these other African nations, white. So he's not black. He only have the skin complexion. And he never said he was black. Never.
Yep. Never said it.
Never.
And so, okay, now, how did he get where he got? He got where he got because he had a handler. Zbigniew Brzezinski. He wrote a book called America's Chessboard or something like that. He already had wrote about Mr. Obama because they created him back prior to the 70s, because he was on Jimmy Carter's staff. And he's a Russian guy, Zbigniew Brzezinski. He was with a lot of different presidents. And he was Barack Hussein Obama's handler coming up. Because that's why Barack he's in the bloodline because of his mama. And one thing those people don't mind doing is making some sacrifice in order to get what they want. So they hooked her up with the African dude so they can get Barack Hussein Obama, Barry Soetoro. And he was groomed the entire way. And even in college, he was guided. That's how a
Manchurian candidate.
That's why a freshman senator can all of a sudden speak at the Democratic National Convention, because they needed to hear him speak. And then he can be up for president so soon. So this was all planned. And that's what people got to realize. This was all planned, and this is what he was supposed to be doing. Only reason Trump got president is because Trump started throwing up too much dust. I always called Trump the white Dick Gregory, because he got dirt on everybody.
Everybody.
and
That's
he
why
don't mind throwing it up. And he started with the birther thing, saying Barack Obama wasn't an American, he shouldn't be
birth certificate.
president, and everything. And that's how they shut him up, by giving him president. And then the second time, they couldn't shut him up because he was too big. It was too big to rig, period. So, or we'll say the third time, because y'all know he won the last one, but they was able to rig it. So then Trump's, the only thing happened is they just made Trump bigger because he had 4 years to plan his presidency. And when you have a brilliant mind planning a presidency for 4 years and putting his staff in place and his people in place, that's what you see today. That's why they can do so much.
Wow. Hey, and let me piggyback off of that, bro, Mahal. Great point. Excellent point. Let me I'm gonna co-sign what the brother just told y'all right here. Check this out.
Salinas, who claims to have made a major discovery about President.
Talk about rigged elections. Talk about the presidents are selected. Here we go.
Salinas, who claims to have made a major discovery about President Obama. She and her grandfather say that President Salinas, who claims to have made a major discovery about President Obama. She and her grandfather say that President Obama is related to all but one U.S. president. We get more tonight from Action News reporter Felix Cortez, who's live in our Salinas newsroom.
Well, Dan, the youngster spent the summer, really all summer, tracing the family tree of our presidents. Her conclusion that all the presidents, with the exception of one, share the same grandfather.
Well, first we start off with George Washington at the top, and then it goes to John Adams, Thomas Jefferson.
11-year-old Bridget Dovin.
Now, for 11-year-old damn child can figure this out, why are you around here trying to debate Urban Matters BMG, where all the facts and the receipts come essential?
Says she's made a first-of-its-kind discovery that President Obama and all the presidents before him, with the exception of one, are related and descendants of a former king of England.
No, they're all cousins, and they're grandsons of John Lackland.
Davigno says she spent countless hours on the internet over the summer
It is. It is.
There you go.
And speaking of, hold on, I got some more for you. I got some more. Speaking of presidents doing their thing, look at your boy right here. This guy here off the chain. Now, when he was president, y'all know they say Bill was freaky. And he loved black women for some odd reason. You know, they used to say, Bill Clinton act like a brother. Oh, he one of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? We got a Bill Clinton. That's our boy. You know what I'm saying?
Won't he claim his son? He got a son, won't he claim it?
Mark, you be right on top of it, boy. You be all like, my God. Damn.
And he looked just like him, too.
Throwback Thursday, Urban Matters BMGtv. You hear it here exclusively. Bill Clinton, black son.
And the teeth, the eyes, the nose. I see him in me. I have no doubt that I am Bill Clinton's son. It was common knowledge. Everyone in Arkansas knew. Everywhere I went, they point, that's Bill Clinton's son right there. He looked like him, don't he? The ears, the mouth, the chin, the teeth, the eyes, the nose. I see him in me. You can see a black Bill Clinton. When I brush my hair, I can see Bill Clinton with waves in his head. I always felt bad about him not wanting to be in my life. Was it because I was black? Was it something wrong with me? Why he don't want to be a part of me? It made me think of even sometimes suicide. Dang. It's not fair, and it has been hurtful. That he still refused to acknowledge me. Well, time was very hard, and my mom was a working girl on the streets. She was heavy on drugs.
My name is Lucia Bolton. My sister.
All right. After what we watched in the clips y'all seen.
He looks like him.
He definitely looks like
Definitely looks like
his
him.
mom was a hooker. I can understand why he wouldn't want to claim them.
You know, Bill was slinging wood.
He for sure was.
This is crazy.
He got his black belt.
You're wild.
He wasn't the president around this time.
He wasn't the president yet?
No.
Have a father in my life.
Holding a picture of him?
As a small child, she took me to the governor mansion.
There was a car coming at the front gate, right? And the gate swings open. I ran up in there and ran behind the gate, okay?
She was trying to get him to accept me and notice me.
When I got to the door, I asked for her, and the door was slammed in my face.
Well, slammed the door in her face. This is Bill's son. He had the black son out here.
And 2 little guys hit him off the side of the place.
Hillary, she had guys chase him off the property.
I just don't understand what you think is going to happen. You're trying to get to the governor of Arkansas, and you are a prostitute. I wouldn't want you at my house.
That's her sister. It was her sister, auntie.
And what the fuck do she do?
But
I read history. Basically goes back to slave owners. When they have a child with one of their slaves and the wives try to have them banished off the plantation. What century is this? It just wasn't right.
Every child in this state is somebody because we're going to give them every chance we can.
And honestly, we were needing child support at the time. My mom was in prison.
We was poor, okay? We had nothing. Who gonna listen to us, really?
My auntie was working at a gas station.
We have no money to pay lawyers. They just shut us up.
My mom told me on a few occasions when she was threatened.
She didn't talk to leave them alone because we don't come up missing.
She was also pushed out a 2-story window where she got a metal plate in her foot.
They don't call her Hillary Clinton for nothing. Hillary Clinton.
You know it.
Hillary. Uh-oh, hold on. Hillary will off your ass. So, hey, y'all heard it here first exclusively.
Yeah, Hillary done off the lot of people.
There it is. We throwing it back today for y'all. So you don't forget all of the slime ball stuff them damn demon crats did.
Let me tell you something I saw. I was just, I go on Facebook briefly, go down my timeline real fast, and I saw where somebody had posted a picture of this guy who was standing in front of the women's bathroom, posted up, and this other guy, this cross-dressing male, cross-dressed like a woman, and he was basically telling, the father was saying stop, and the caption was saying this father would not allow this man to go into the bathroom because his daughter was in there. Do you agree? Right? And what's funny is the very people who stomp the ground for these Democrats are the very same people who were saying, that's right, you shouldn't do that. I'm not down with that. Well, you are down with that because you're voting for that. And to me, that is the level of obliviousness that we exist in. You're not looking at policies, you're looking at a party.
That's it.
It blew me away when I saw that.
I told a young man that today, man. I say, bro, I do not practice identity politics.
Identity politics.
So I'm not voting blue no matter who. That's not how I vote. You feel me? That's not how I vote. But speaking of a throwback, let's see if we can get this to play. I might not be able to get it to play. Yeah, it ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna even worry about it. Got anything else for us, Sister? Let's see. We got one more. We're gonna shut it down in a minute. So let's get it in. Let's get it in.
This is Robert Charles. You can see that picture of him, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what they said. Robert Charles, black lynching victim who fought back, shot 27 white people and killed 7 in the 1900s. Robert Shaw is refused to be a victim of white supremacy. Of those, 7 killed, 4 were police officers. He was shot and wounded and killed over 4-day period. So he went on a rampage.
Throwback Thursday, Robert Charles.
Yeah.
Robert Charles was about that life.
Come on now.
Y'all out here playing. Go ahead, Robert.
It just, I don't know. It just blows me away how many of us that just acquiesce to everything. Just acquiesce to everything simply because what? People look up to you more if you stand up for something. My granddad say stand for something and fall for anything.
Fall for anything. Martin Luther King said it too.
I just told her joke that today. I mean, yesterday.
What are we doing? I mean, so we'll stand up for our replacements. Why are we doing that? Because that's what they've trained us to do in the workplace, to train our replacements.
Yeah.
I mean, we will stand up for them and we will fight for them and won't even fight for each other.
Nope. That's what I'm
You won't open your mouth when Pookie gets shot down the street.
Nope.
Matter of fact, you zip up your lips. But let a little white woman get shot after her and her girlfriend been harassing ICE agents. Did anybody ever ask why are they there and why was that car even in that position?
Correct.
They just identified over 10 or 15 NGOs that set up in Minnesota and all these other places.
Yes,
I saw that.
Paid protesters. They testified in front of Congress today. Josh Hawley had a good testimony. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I saw that. They said that girl, I think they say she wasn't even from Minnesota.
No, they drove. No. I think they drove, right?
Right. They drove there, and they got paid to be there.
Yeah,
just like
guess
most of those people.
Who paid them? They say the damn governor of Minnesota. They got him on the record. See, one thing, boy, you can't hide that money trail.
He paid her.
I tell people all the time, you want to find out what's really going on with Black Lives Matter and all this other, follow the money trail. Follow the money trail.
And here's what's funny. Trump know how to follow the money trail. So y'all gonna FAFO doing this stuff. And they are slowly finding out. So they're gonna pop up in your crib like they did Maduro.
Correct. Hey, you saw that, right? Maduro talking all that shit. Come get me here.
How many minutes?
Was at that motherfucker door. Hey, let's go, motherfucker. Let's go.
How many minutes? How many minutes it took for us to do that operation? Do y'all know that?
They say 20 minutes. Them boy was in.
Yeah, 20 minutes. And he had a safe room in his bedroom, and they were able to get him before he got to his safe room.
Sure.
You FAFO when you mess around with the U.S. military.
Tell you, boy. I don't know why y'all be trying to sign up for that suicide mission, boy. Hey, tell you, boy, I'm not playing with them. That's how we make our money, the military.
And these treasonous activities that these different people are doing, they better enjoy them now, because near the end of Trump presidential cycle, I guarantee you they going down, because this stuff is treasonous. Maybe y'all don't understand what the word treason means.
Yeah.
And
correct.
And you can't do that and get away with it. So you just walking the path. Dead man walking.
That's
locked up man walking.
That's it.
Keep doing it.
Yep.
And all these vets and stuff that's down with this democratic shenanigans, I don't know what they smoking. I don't know what they're thinking, because that is foolishness. So I can't understand a veteran even trying to be down with giving illegals more than what y'all are receiving.
Correct.
Come
It's
on now.
unbelievable.
Don't
I
even
think
add
I got
up.
the clip, y'all. I think I got the clip right here. Let's play it.
Okay.
Okay. Maximize.
There he is.
Of a $15,000 Venmo payment from Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey to notorious ICE agitator Renee Good. The transaction, labeled simply Melt Ice, coincides suspiciously with the chaos surrounding the killing of Good, who attacked ICE officials on January 7th. Renee Good, known for crisscrossing the country as a paid disruptor, had a history of impeding arrests and stirring up anti-ICE protests. This payout provides concrete proof that Frey orchestrated the importation of this troublemaker to Minneapolis, unleashing havoc on law-abiding federal agents and undermining public safety, all in line with the radical left's agenda to dismantle border security. The origins of this hefty sum remain shrouded in mystery. But one thing is clear. Corruption runs deep in Minneapolis under Democratic leadership. While President Trump champions strong borders and supports our brave ICE officials, figures like evidence has emerged of a 15,000.
Okay. So
pretty simple.
Listen, home of the receipts right here, Urban Matters BMG. We're trying to get you prepared. The man been telling you you've been listening to fake news, and you're gonna fall for this whole protesting of Minnesota and go out there and get your head cracked open for people like this. For people like this. It's y'all gotta wait. Come on. And ain't nobody paying nobody to come and represent you and protest and fight for you. We need to be protesting the Democrat Party right now for some type of reparation or some type of resources for our communities.
Okay.
Look at our communities, man. When the last time y'all just walked through your community where you grew up, the hood, whatever you want to call it, and just look at it? And you mad because ICE is in your community because the Democrats sent the illegals there. They didn't send them to their community. Why the Democrats got big houses. That girl Ilma Omar, she worth 40-something million now. Why they can't come stay with her? Go ahead, bro, Mark.
Two things now. One of them is people like Omar. The other one is, them in our communities. But Ilhan Omar and different people like that, we got to come up. We need to push for a law that in order to be a congressperson or senator, you need to be a generational American.
Absolutely.
Not these Johnny come earlys Americans or nothing else. Because what they're doing is they're flooding an area and then they're voting their people in. And they have absolutely no loyalty, no allegiance to America at all. Only thing they want to do is dismantle us and weaken us for the attack.
Yes,
and we gotta do better. And because I'm getting old, I don't remember the first one.
Can I play this last video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
End it out with this with all the fraud and ICE. Now watch. We told y'all these people was paid.
If some of it's going in Minnesota, it went overseas, it went to Somalia, it went to NGO fronts. We know where it's gone in some other states. California gave away billions of dollars to a pro-Hamas NGO. But $1 trillion nationally, where's this money going to?
I appreciate that question because most people don't ask that question. It goes to terrorism. It goes to child trafficking. It goes to drugs. It goes to terrorism. And then it's used to purchase luxury items, cars, purses, homes. That's all funded by people like me that pay taxes.
So you're telling me that the electrician who goes to work every day and clocks in and works his butt off and tries to earn just enough to be able to, make his rent, maybe have a kid or two, put food on the table, his tax money is being used to buy other people luxury items, cars, yachts, whatever else, and is going to fund terrorism and child trafficking?
Yes, sir.
$1 trillion a year on this stuff?
$115 million an hour.
$115 million an hour. How do they get their hands on it? What are we talking about here? Trends, national organizations, criminal networks? How do they get their hands on this money?
They take advantage of antiquated government systems and processes. They go into programs that they know elected and appointed officials won't touch, and they can steal at scale. And what happened really was during the pandemic, between the PPP loans and the unemployment insurance, they learned a really valuable lesson. Government never runs out of money, and the probability of getting caught is virtually zero. I have it at 0.1%.
So come back to the recommendations that you mentioned in your opening statement. What do we need to do to put a stop to this hemorrhaging of people's hard-earned money going overseas to finance?
Uh-oh. What happened?
It's used every single day in the commercial verification. You just don't get to say, I am who I say I am. Second, recertification of all the recipients. There is so much fraud right now in the benefit programs all across the country. We need to get a baseline. Third, this notion of a third-party independent audit. And finally, is involving federal law enforcement, like the Secret Service, to investigate it. The thing that people don't understand is that most of these beneficiaries, Senator, they're not real. They're fake. They're someone's stolen identity that is getting used in all 50 states.
Your taxpayer dollars at work.
That's it. Y'all get it now, right? Y'all get it. Listen, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the cash app, man. C. Johnson BP. Y'all make sure y'all like and share the video, but I gotta end it with this one right here, man. This is the throwback of all times right here. And y'all know they had nothing to say about my guy. They had nothing. They tried to pump up this dang on Bad Bunny guy like he was just the baddest of all times at the Super Bowl halftime performance. And they even compared him to MJ. They compared him to Mike, and then they start picking and poking at Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? All these foundational Black Americans. I even seen them throw some shots at Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? And Usher and all of them.
That's not the end of it, Brother Juice. Congress is investigating that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to play that.
Show. Yeah.
We're going to play that. We're going to go live again before this week is out. And we're going to show y'all that. See, y'all thought y'all was everybody getting pride. But y'all didn't know about them dang on W folks. Y'all know them W folks was going to get their leg back. Y'all knew that. They had 24 hours, them W folks was getting their damn lick back. Oh, y'all ain't finna just come hijack the Super Bowl like that and just take over. But see, one person they couldn't touch, and they didn't even say anything about it. And this is the guy. This is the brother that they tried to get Bad Bunny or Big Bunny or Big Bussy or whatever his name is. This Bussy Bunny or whatever his name is. This who they was trying to mimic right here. And see, this boy right here gave Mike a run too. They ain't say nothing about him. We gonna crash out right.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing, babe. Only wanna see you laughing, yeah. In the purple rain, purple rain.
y'all make sure y'all put them purples in the like section. Hit the like, hit the share, purple it up.
Yes.
Did you see them rattlers? Did you see them rattlers?
You saw that?
You saw the rattlers, baby.
Yes, sir.
See you. Can I play this guitar?
Play it, Prince. Play it.
Come on, Prince.
Don't y'all ever in y'all
Don't
goddamn
you
life
fix your goddamn mouth.
talk about you can mess with FBA, Foundation of
No,
Black
sir.
Americans.
No, sir.
Y'all want to sing tonight?
They went crazy.
Come on.
Oh, y'all know I can cut up now.
White folks went crazy.
Y'all know I can cut up with him now. Y'all don't make me pull this thing out.
Uh-oh, look out.
Thing out.
Uh-oh,
Don't make me do it.
Brother Juice, what you got?
Let me see if I still got it.
Come on. Everybody, let me hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all ever disrespect us?
Don't y'all ever,
Don't you ever.
never fix y'all mouth talking about a dang on bad bussy, a dang on shabussy, or none of them. Make
They
sure
didn't even know who that nobody even knew who he was. I've
nobody
never
knew
even
who
heard
he
of him myself. So you talking about Prince, Michael Jackson, legends. People know these people across the world. I remember my son and my nieces when they were smaller. They knew who Michael Jackson and Prince was.
Right.
Come on, man.
And
Come on,
a lot of
Come
these
on, don't
people,
you ever open your mouth.
right?
Stop playing with us.
A lot of these people came just to see Prince, just to see
Oh yeah, ain't
Michael.
nobody know. You saw them white girls
Football.
about to fall out. You
They
saw them white girls about to fall out, crying, probably throwing their underwear on the stage and everything. And shout out
and
to
y'all
the
tell me this.
HBCU bands he had. The HBCU represented the
And
band.
tell me this. How many people was running around on stage with him?
Come on, man.
You
It
right.
was just him
Him.
and his
Him.
presence.
Right. You right.
Yes, sir.
And he rocked it. Wasn't that but him, his presence, his music, and his symbol. And like
Stop
you say,
playing with us.
out in the audience
Come on,
or out in the back, you got all these HBCU, my Florida A&M Rattlers out there rattling down the field, doing their
Absolutely.
thing.
Come on,
And
man.
you notice,
Absolutely.
look at Prince. Look at Prince's outfit. It's green and orange in a different, different shade
Yes,
of
sir.
green and orange. What? Let me
Stop
hush.
playing with us. Stop playing with us. Don't y'all ever fix
Yeah.
your mouth to talk against foundational Black Americans. This is Urban Matters BMGtv. I'm your gracious host, Dr. Juice, signing off. Brother Mark. We got Sister Cher hanging in there, bro. Shike. Appreciate all the panel for coming through. Man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share it with y'all family, man. Stop playing with Prince, man. Stop playing with Prince, man. Stop playing with my boy. Stop playing with my boy.
See you laughing, baby. Only wanna see you laughing, yeah. In the
Stop playing with us.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Yep.
Purple rain. That's all right. Come on, y'all.
Slam you.
Purple rain. Oh yes. Don't it feel good? Only wanna see you.
Peace, peace, peace. Y'all ain't ready, man. Y'all ain't ready. You watch when I get this funding right.